Hello students, hope you all are fine and healthy. We are reading chapter number 2, Is Matter Around Us Pure? Today we will learn, is the dye in black ink a single color? So for this we need a thin and long strip of filter paper, black ink, small amount of water and glass jar. So let us understand the procedure how we will separate the black ink into the various colors dye. We will draw a line on the filter paper nearly 3 cm away from one end. The first step will be we will draw a line on filter paper. And it should be nearly 3 cm from one end. We will put a small dot on the center of the line and we will let it dry. We'll put a small drop of ink on the center of the line. Ink on center of the line and let it dry for some time. We will hang the filter paper in the glass jar so that the lower part of the filter paper just touches the water. The next step will be we will hang filter paper in the glass jar so that the lower part of the filter paper touches the water. Water will slowly rise in the filter paper. It will slowly rise in filter paper. Slowly rise in filter paper. When the water moves up in the filter paper, the dyes of different colors also moves with the water. We know that the different substances have different solubility. The dye which will be more soluble in water, it dissolves first. That dye rises faster and makes a mark on the higher position. The less soluble dyes rise slowly and they makes a spot at lower heights. So all the dyes that will be present in the water, they will get separated and they will make spots at different heights according to their solubility in the water. This process of separation of mixture is known as chromatography. It is known as chromatography. Chromatography is a technique of separating two or more dissolved solids in a solution which are present in very small quantities. Chromatography is a technique of separating two or more solids which are dissolved in a solution. And these solids are present in very small quantities, and chromatography is used for separating two or more substances dissolved in same solution. So from this experiment we can conclude that black ink is a mixture of dyes of different colors. Now we will learn some applications of chromatography. Some applications of chromatography. It is used to separate the solutions of colored substances. It is used for separating solutions of colored substances. It is used in forensic science to detect the small amount of substances such as poison present in bladder or stomach. It is used in forensic science for detecting the small amount of poison or the other substances present in our bladder or stomach. It is used for separating the small amount of products formed in the chemical reaction. It is used for separating small amount of products formed in chemical reactions. So these are the applications of chromatography. Now we will learn how can we separate a mixture of two miscible liquids. Do you know what are miscible liquids? Miscible liquids are those liquids which gets mixed into each other or they are soluble in each other. Like example is acetone and water. Acetone and water. They both are soluble in each other, so they are miscible liquids. So we will learn how can we separate them. We can separate acetone and water by the process of distillation. We will separate them by using a process known as distillation. Distillation is the process of heating a liquid to form the vapors and then cooling the vapors to get the liquid back. It is the process of heating a liquid to form the vapors so that it forms vapors and then cooling the vapors to get the liquid back. So distillation is used for separating two miscible liquids which do not decompose on heating and they have a difference in their boiling point. So in this distillation process, a water condenser is used. A water condenser is used. Now what is this water condenser? Water condenser is a long glass tube which is surrounded by a wider glass tube that is known as water jacket. It is a long glass tube surrounded by a wider glass tube and this wider glass tube is also known as water jacket. Water jacket has an inlet and outlet for water. It is having an inlet and outlet for water. During distillation, the cold water is passed from the water jacket. During distillation, cold water is passed from the water jacket. This cold water takes away the heat from the hot vapors that passes through the inner tube of condenser. The work of this cold water is to take away the heat from hot vapors. Heat from hot vapors. So what is the work of this cold water? This cold water takes away the heat from the hot vapors that passes through the tube of condenser. So due to the cooling of the hot vapors, they get condensed or they changes into the liquid form. Since the cold water absorbs the heat from the hot vapors, the hot vapors gets cooled and they condensed, or we can say that they changes into liquid acetone. So for the distillation, we will take the mixture in a beaker. We will take the mixture in a beaker and we will heat it slowly, and while heating we will keep an eye over the temperature. Since acetone is having a boiling point of 56 degrees Celsius, so it will start converting into vapors when the temperature will be 56 degrees Celsius. When the acetone will start boiling or it will start converting into vapors, so for some time the temperature of the mixture will become constant. It will become constant and it will not increase. Why the temperature will become constant for some time? Because this acetone needs the latent heat of vaporization, because it needs latent heat for converting into vapors, and this heat is absorbed from the mixture. That's why the temperature of the mixture does not increases. And when the acetone vapors passes through the condenser tube, they get cooled and converts into liquid acetone. We can collect the acetone from the outlet of condenser. When all the acetone will convert into vapors, then we will stop heating the mixture. So the water will be left behind in the beaker because its boiling point is 100 degrees Celsius. So there is a difference between 56 degrees Celsius and 100 degrees Celsius. So the water does not convert into vapor at this temperature. So the acetone and water, they can be separated by distillation. So that's it for today. See you in next video. Thanks for watching.